Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vito Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, they judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Antonio Silva cuts it out. Bruno Fernandes. Portugal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass is just off target. Joao Felix. Diogo Dalot. Mignanda.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Bruno Fernandes. And he plays one through. It's run loose here. Joao Felix. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ronaldo receives it in a wide position, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well played, well played. Mendes is there to clear. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Portugal! A landmark moment for a player of grand significance, his 50th goal. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Gonzalo Ramos, spread out to the left, Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Ramos. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, and that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Portugal leading by 1 at the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Portugal can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Portugal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Great vision. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. Bruno Fernandes. This is a promising build-up. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to... Takes the shot! Still just the single goal between the sides. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha bops him off it and wins back the ball. Almost an hour gone. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Deftly away, pinches it off him. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao chasing after it. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, super ball. Well, now it's a red. And again! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Portugal, number 8. Bruno Fernandes.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Spread to the right.
João Felix.
Takes a shot! It's a goal! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well,
Oh, that's an own goal!
that can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable score. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down.
Well, I think Thiago's going to have a massive role to play in this game, Peter. Best deployed deeper in midfield. He likes to drop back into defence at times, force that defence wide and forward.
Vermin! And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Taken back almost at once. He is through here. That is great defending, so alert. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. Plenty to aim at here. Chance for a shot! Goal! Portugal! The first significant strike. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And he's worked it through. Challenge just a bit. Cristiano Ronaldo! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And that's another throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Tries to play it through, and he's intervened well there. Portugal have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Rodri. Now it's Ramos. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Spain! Back to within 1. Interesting. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Fermin making good progress. Vignanda. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got plenty. Goes for goal! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Portugal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That looks a cracking ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Araujo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a key interception. Bruno Fernandes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Can he latch on to this? Well timed, excellent interception. And he's there to clear it. So, a temporary halt to the action. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense, and Pedro! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. And this is Pedro. Pedro! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's played in. Ruben Diaz is there, and he can get that clear. And this is Thiago. Mignanda. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Fermin. Here's Rodri. And it's Cucurella. Out for a throw. Gets a good foot in there. It's run loose here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri spots it and intercepts. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes. Could be danger here! Oh, and the shot! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 10, Minanda. Coming on the field is number 20, Bernardo Silva.
Corner number 2 then. Thiago goes short. Oh, sweet feet. Great chance! And he's found the net! Spain are all square. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 13.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Ramos. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's in a great position here. Not the most accurate pass. Nico Williams. Williams! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Thiago at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Spain found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
And the pass is intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Joao Felix. Deftly away. And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Please
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Portugal.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Now, 2018 was, of course, the year that saw France become champions again, 20 years after their previous triumph, and this man's exploits played a huge part in that success, did they not, Jim?
Yeah, Antoine Griezmann was excellent throughout the tournament with his all-round forward play. It was no surprise.
Haaland! Goal! Milan! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Number 20, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And back to the keeper they go. Baresi. Rummenigge. Cafu. Olise. Costa Curta. Baresi cuts it out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Triol tries to clear. And here's the chance to counter. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rumen shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nice interception, well timed. Olise.
Milan always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Cafu gets over and intercepts. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Out of play for a throw. That has been cut short.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for some...
It's Griezmann! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get
There
it
will be
done.
1 minute added time.
This is Batistuta. Now it's Olise. Great ball if he can get there. He's got away. Big chance! And he can thump it away. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So right back into the action.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Robson. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Passing nice and neat. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Pelé, and he welcomes it in. And that's a good ball. Now, who's going to be first to this? Kagawa! Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Robson is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. He can run onto that. Oh, super ball! Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Haaland! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Haaland certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Olise. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. O'Shea. Cafu. Now it's Olise. Olise really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Pelé, and it's Griezmann, looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Lampard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Robson, and he's running through. And they're back on the ball again. He's gone for goal!
Substitutions taking place.
Baresi. And this is Luis Suarez! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Milan have their second corner now. They've played it short. And this is Romario! And that really should have been that.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Can he get it through? Belletti. Gerrard. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Luis Suarez. Gabriel. O'Shea. This is a promising build-up. Oh, that's a key interception. Davids. Romario. It's a good spell of possession, this. Baresi with the clearance. And that will be the final act. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
And if you do have
Your
a
reflections
chance
then,
today,
Jim?
please take
Well,
some
Peter,
time out to
I
give your
really
support
couldn't
to
see
our
what
better
this team
stadium
was
fund.
trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat.
And the finish! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Threads one in. It's played through for him. Oh, that's fabulous. It's not an especially good pass, that. Out for a throw. Oh, delightful ball. And he's managed to get rid. Pelé. Portugal very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. That'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Gerrard. Now the ball's gone astray. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Neymar has it in a wide position. He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it again, and it's Totti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Neymar.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gets a good foot in there. That is a great pick out. Decent chance! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you. Oh, he's all alone. Chance! Just cruising. They are cruising. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Oh no, this does not look good. It's a sweeping cross. And that is well cleared. Chance here to counter. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Florianopolis have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking player
Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cafu. And he welcomes it in. It's Gerrard! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And here's Elise. Big chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
He's found the... and he shoots! He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Some good work on the right flank here. Nicely weighted ball. Pelé, he is through here! And he decides to cross it. Florianopolis are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And he can clear it away. Well, they've got it again. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now he's running away. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Deftly away. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Belletti. And here's Forlan.
Forlan really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's on it, can he get away? So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Great vision. Yamal, he has found the way through. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Portugal go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
To be heavy after the final
I think
whistle
on the
today.
whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Portugal with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So, into the second half. Portugal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Pelé can see things others simply cannot. Belletti. Van Basten. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Thinks one through. Gerrard. Looking for the run. Now it's he's having a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Van Dijk. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Xavi Alonso looking for a run-up, and he was quick to react.
Florianopolis really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And this is real chance! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in, and it's been played through. Now that's a fine challenge. And he's quick to get rid. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Olise getting this one clear, and smartly reclaimed. Portugal can consider themselves just about safe now. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Just about within shooting range. Cafu, who does have an assist to his name. Now that's well seen too. And it's Gerrard. This is a promising build-up. Fallen!
There will be 1 minute.
It's a decent clearance. And that will be the final act. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
And a quick
Gerrard
reminder today,
taking in the
everybody, to
accolades,
make
having
sure
been
to put
named
any
man of the
litter in
match,
bins
and
provided.
deservedly so.
Thank you for your cooperation.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello, everybody,
Win
and
today,
welcome to
and they
today's
will be
match.
up there amongst the elite.
Against Portugal.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Portugal need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Kagawa. Akanji cuts it out.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's having a shot! That's put paid to the danger. And this is Pele. Yamal! And he's gone looking for safety. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Deftly away. Well, they've got it again. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Pele. Portugal yet to have an attempt on goal. Nicked it back promptly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's been hooked away. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Kagawa can so cleverly bypass the press. And that's an errant pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pele. Very nearly half an hour gone here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Good read, needed to be. Portugal have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Yamal. He won't be happy with that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Elise. And this is Batistuta. That's been slipped through. And the finish! Pele. Batistuta.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Khan claims comfortably. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done it.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And we'd like to inform you
So
now
between
that the
them,
latest
no
travel
goals
information
at all
is
so
currently
far.
being displayed
After
on
all
the
that
screen.
probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half. So the first half brought no goals. And he's running through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. Yamal. O'Shea is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Short changes him with that pass. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Portugal appear to be happy to let their front players shoot! That's another chance! And a goal! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Portugal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Looks a good ball through. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's managed to gift it back. Portugal have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Yamal. Kagawa.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's got away. Shot could be on. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
No, that's been intercepted. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Can he get on the end of this? And he's intervened well there. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Pele, and this is Pele! Robertson. Bellingham. Olise. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Puyol promptly onto that, and that is that. Pele.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Spread neatly.
Indicated.
Shot a goal! Portugal with the corner, they're first. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And with that, the end. Portugal have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Closing in on big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And a header! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now, can he beat his man? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he get away here? Is there any support? Chance for a shot! Goal! Japan! And there is your opener. Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Good ball, good take. Kamada is flagged offside. pinches it off him. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's had a shot! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Japan are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Endo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. For it. He's done very well to get to that.
Kamada clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, that is a nice touch. He's got away. He's in a great position here. Great, and the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A case now of complete control. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's made its way to him. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Endo, oh, good-looking ball, driving forward, and he's got the beating of his man. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Endo, and that signals the end of the first period. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Japan producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. And we get things going again. Kagawa, delicate ball. Oh, great leap! It's bounced back off the post. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Kamada. Kagawa. Header! It's a goal! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. It was wonderfully efficient.
Well, movement like that is so elusive, difficult for midfielders to track and defenders to spot.
Shinji Kagawa.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Now he's running away. Oh, he's one-on-one! Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Japan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
He's found a way through. Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's been shifted off it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Shoots! And it's slung out wide. It's a promising position. And he's in on goal! Chance! And he hits the net! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
26 minutes is number 18, Kamada. Substitution for Tunisia, number 26.
So we have
Number
movement
20,
on both benches.
Coming on the field,
Japan
number 14,
are having a ball
number
here.
23.
And he's running through.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, just a keeper now. And he shoots. Oh, good finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. It's Akura. And back to the goalkeeper. Kamada looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Back to the keeper it goes. And it's Endo. All the way back.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Japan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
I'm afraid to tell you that we were expecting
What are your
traffic
thoughts
to
on
be
today's
heavy.
game? Portugal are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most. Brilliantly cut out. O'Shea is there, and he can get that clear. pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that is out of play. Olise. He won't be happy with that one. Played into space. Cristiano! It's bounced back off the post. And he thumps it clear. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get on the end of this? Portugal yet to have an attempt on goal. Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham. Now here's the delivery. And the finish! Goal! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
You know, the chest control was a really wise move. That created the route to goal.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Puyol gets it clear. And they've switched it over to the other side. And it's Bellingham. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, that's well spotted. Pelé. That's a nicely shaped ball. He shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, it's Battis, and the shot! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Portugal will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're into the second 45. He's a sharp little ball here. Olise. That's an excellent interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to play it through. That's good. Oh, that is asking for
That's
trouble.
good play from him.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That looks a good ball through. Decent chance! Goal! Portugal! And the comeback is complete! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Portugal leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
In with the challenge. He's going to be disappointed with that. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. That is a great pick out. Gabriel. Aimed beyond the defence. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. And here's Batistuta. Griezmann has a look and plays it forward. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gerrard. Pele. Can he get it through? Griezmann. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Pirlo. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, super! There's the shot! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Number 77, Griezmann. Number
Madrid
10,
with their first corner,
Bellingham.
the first in the game for either
Number
side, actually.
17, Dennis Law. Coming on the field, number 18.
Gabriel getting this one clear.
Number 19, Stojkovic. Number 21, Van Nistelrooy. Substitutions taking place.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's having a shot! And a neat finish! They have stolen level at the last! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Now, can they get him away?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking to play him in. Shevchenko wants to run onto this. Chance! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Four added minutes on the board. And that's it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
And we
Well,
come to you
Peter,
now with
I
a
suppose
quick
it's
request
something.
for support.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Brazil.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I see this guy, Upamecano, as a very modern-day centre-back. Quick, good with his feet, confident moving the ball out of defence. I mean, if you're a team like many of the good ones that like to play out from the back, then this Frenchman really is your perfect fit.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Engages and forces him off the ball. Portugal have it back and can go again. He's found a way through, and that was very necessary. And it's O'Shea. Can he get on the end of this? Olise! Fantastic from Olise! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 4. Elise.
Portugal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Out towards the flank. Owen. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Gerrard.
That's good play from him.
He's had a shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Pele.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! And that has fair fizzed. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Now it's Batistuta. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? Olise shoots! And no mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And it's Ronaldinho. Batistuta. Now it's Pele.
2 added minutes has
And
been
this is
indicated.
Kagawa. And the shot! again in a trice, and they are soaring. One sweeping move executed with deadly... And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Portugal absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Portugal clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. So the action resumes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Marquinhos makes the interception. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Villa. Ronaldinho. Great chance! And he hits the net! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Brazil may be down, but not out just yet. Now it's Villa. And the pass is intercepted. And here is a player who is really happening. Gerrard. Ernest. And he welcomes it in. And they're back on the ball again.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to play it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. David Villa. Now it's Batistuta. Gabriel. Cafu. And it's Ronaldinho. Gabriel gets it clear. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Has a look and place it forward. Gerrard. This is a promising build-up. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Puyol can clear it away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Passing is crisp and sharp, and that is a little undercooked. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! Right back in the game! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Oh, terrible pass. Gabriel for Olise. Now it's Batistuta. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Portugal close now to seeing this one through to the end.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
We are into stoppage time. And that's that. Portugal have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Olise picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Today to please take all the
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to the
evening.
game.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Oh, great! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, terrible mistake. Oh, he's all alone. Goes for a shot! Goal, Slovenia! The first significant strike. And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Slovenia break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. And that was nowhere near his best. Passing is crisp and sharp, engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well...
Oh, he's on his own! Big chance! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 16 minutes, there's
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And he's quick to... There's the shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Played out wide, Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get away here? Driving forward, that has been slung wide. No, he refuses to take the bait. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Baresi.
Slovenia really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Gabriel knocks it into space. Here's a chance! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Dstuds.
Tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too.
2
Biol.
minutes has been indicated.
And that is the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
And it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Portugal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Kagawa. Portugal do have a chance to counter here.
Baresi.
Gerrard. And no, that was never going to make it. Biol. He is through here. Now, what about this cross? And out it comes again. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Biol. Can he latch on to this? Triol. Kagawa. Pele. And it's Wirtz. No, that's been intercepted. That has not gone well. That's a good ball out wide. Space for him to turn and look. He's shifting through the gears here. And a header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, and the shot! Goal! Slovenia! Into the lead once more.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
After 78 minutes.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitutions taking place.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Slovenia leading now.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Number 26, Kagawa. Coming on the field is number 4.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Just 5 minutes left. O'Reilly. That's put paid to the danger. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution for Portugal. number 17, Fritz. Coming on to replace him is...
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the finish! It's a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Number 20, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Stood up well to him there. The end, time is up. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Batistuta claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room
Just a
for
quick
argument.
announcement, we would like to inform you that CCTV
So what do you take
is
away
now
from
in
it all, Tim?
operation for your
Portugal.
safety.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Leipzig have opted for good chance here. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Silvestre. Silvestre gets on his bike and on the move. And here's Shevchenko. And here's Shevchenko. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Bullish header! Goal! Leipzig! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's good running with the ball. Knocks it into space. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta. Terrific effort! And he's stuck it away. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through. Oh, just the keeper takes a shot. And that would have been some goal.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's in, must be. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Batistuta. Robson is onto this. And the finish! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
A case now of complete control. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pele. Oh, it's a... Batistuta! And no mistake. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Still behind by 2. And the whistle goes for half-time. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So, into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, that was vital. Puyol gets it away. Great vision. And this is Shevchenko.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
O'Shea producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Look at the space here. Now, can they get him away? 60 minutes played. That's a sharp pass. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Kagawa. Now it's Shevchenko. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Batistuta. Played out wide. That's a throw. Oh, good take in a good area. It's Totti! And he hits the net! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So now the difference is 3. And he's quick to get rid. Nicely weighted ball. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cafu is there to clear. Pele.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Batistuta! Batistuta! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Leipzig have the chance to go the other way. That's been cut out, well played. Elise. Now it's Pele. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Goulart unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Batistuta!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Silvestre. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And this is Shevchenko. Now he's running away. And that was very necessary. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
And it's Gravenberch.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
That's a shade optimistic. O'Shea. And here's Depay. De Jong. Shifted it to the flank. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Frankie de Jong has attained the status of elite midfielder at a tender age. It's very rare you see someone have so much maturity, composure and vision on the ball. One of the best proponents of total football I've seen in recent times.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Pele. Batistuta. Now it's Gerrard. That pass has been well intercepted. Ake tries to clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Marlon in acres of space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Marlon, it's a promising position. Goes for a shot! Decent chance! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead.
The goal scorer for Netherlands after 38 minutes is number 8.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Shot a goal! It's run loose. He's been caught napping. Baresi clears. Pele, good looking ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Portugal go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Now, can they get him away? Oh, important interception. And that is well cleared. And it's played in.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Portugal still this single goal behind. And here's Batistuta. Chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 18.
The Netherlands can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Spread out to the left. Gravenberg does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Gakpo. De Roon. De Jong. And it's Reinders. He's picked his way through. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Van Dijk. De Jong. Gravenberg. And here's Depay. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
The Netherlands clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Batistuta. De Roon. De Jong. And this is Batistuta. Great vision, and he welcomes it in, and the shot! And it's come back out to him. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 10.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Number 9.
Cleared without hesitation. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Children's announcement. Please
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?